Shalom to the elect, and give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashar, Shai, the honors to the elders and apostles, the bread and stone, and peace, blessings to the brothers doing His word, and to the few sisters that's listening and learning. Alright, so this is Sabbath. I'm doing a little impromptu in transit. Getting ready to drop my little one off and then shoot down to camp, with the brothers, do the good work. I just wanted to share a few words, on being in the spirit, in season and out of season, okay? Now, when we read that precept, we were, usually when that precept is brought about, we refer to doing or teaching the word, right? Getting the highways and the hedges. That's usually when you see that precept brought out. But it's likened it to, looking at our day-to-day, okay? Being in season, out of season, right? Being in the spirit. Because, 80% of your works that you put forth are the works that you do off the camera. The works that you do on the camera only make up 20-25% of your works, right? The majority portion of your work is made up of the things you do outside of the camera, man. The things that's really just between you and the Heavenly Father. And I know it's always a daily, constant battle, when dealing with fighting demons and dealing with the afflictions and the wiles of the devil and the afflictions of the world. But it's very important to remember that each and every day we're striving for the kingdom. All right, the kingdom is at cost. Okay, our immortality and our salvation is what is at stake. So we gotta fight like hell to preserve it, man. We gotta fight like hell for our inheritance. So always being in the mindset of, Joshua 1:8, what it says to meditate on the book of the law, man, day and night, meditating day and night, always putting and applying the scriptures to every action that you take, whether it's work, whether it's personal, whether it's financial, always being in the spirit of bettering, always being in the spirit of sincerity and longevity, if you will, man. It's time to start making wiser decisions in our lives and really putting ourselves and setting ourselves up for success in the spirit, And it really starts with internally, getting your emotions together, getting your spirit together, getting your mind together, man. Focusing on your weaknesses and bettering your strengths, man. Becoming a master of your mind. It's easier said than done, but it's a constant battle, man, every day. That's why it says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. Right? Because we're in a spiritual battle. We're in a spiritual war right now, man. We're in a spiritual war, and we're really, our worst enemy is ourselves. So we're battling against our old selves, who we were in the world, before we came into this knowledge, and it's a struggle to keep that man off, man. When it's constant temptations that's pulling us back in, man. Constant pressure of that old man coming back up. But we have to continue to fight and build up that new man, because building up that new man, you have to make him stronger than that old man. That old man is going to be stronger because you've lived that life and been that man majority of your lifetime. Some of us didn't wake up to the truth until our 20s, 30s, 40s, right? You gotta think about it. If you only been in this walk, a few years, you're talking about a fraction of your life, man. Even the elders and apostles, man. They've been in this thing maybe a third of their lifetime, man. So you have to constantly build up that new man and strengthen that new man. You have to look at the spirit like a muscle, man. You have to exercise it. If you don't exercise the muscle, what happens? You lose the muscle, right? And it becomes weaker, and eventually it goes away. So it's the same thing with the spirit. We have to exercise the spirit, build the spirit up. Exercise the spirit, right? Work the spirit. We have to feed and nourish the spirit, okay? And then we have to what? Let the spirit rest. And then what happens after that rest? You get recovery, man. So that's where the balance comes into play, man. Exercising the spirit is, applying the scriptures, going out and teaching and helping the people, right? Nourishing the spirit is being around a brotherhood, growing, learning, self-discovery, prayer, fasting. Those are the nourishments of this of the spirit. And then what's the rest of the spirit, or the recovery of the spirit? That's where that balance comes into play. That's when you have to focus on doing things for your own personal life, man. Bettering yourself and having that balance and finding a hobby, doing something that you enjoy, Exercise, meditation, going on a walk, take up some type of martial arts or whatever it is, man. Alright? So the point is to strengthen the spirit, man, exercise the spirit, and be constant in season, out of season, alright? So Lord willing, it's edifying. I want to say Shema Yasha'Allah, Yahweh Al-Haynawa, Yahweh Akkad, Shema Yasha'Allah, Yahweh Al-Haynawa, Yahweh Akkad. Till next time, Shalom.